This is News 14 Carolina Meteorologist Matthew East. You've clicked onto the latest edition of the Carolina weather video here for this final day of March 2009, the 31st. And we're still in a very active storm track across the country. That's a look at the surface map this morning. One area of low pressure in northeastern parts of Nebraska, cold front trailing down from that. There's been some active severe weather overnight in the central and southern plains states. As I'm cutting this video here during the 5 o'clock hour, pretty good band of rain and embedded thunderstorms there from Arkansas into Texas and northwestern Louisiana. And then some showers well out ahead of it. A few embedded rumbles of thunder from the Midwest down into parts of Tennessee and Alabama. And all that is slowly shifting in our direction. Now, we're pretty chilly this morning. Temperatures around the Piedmont in the upper 30s to lower 40s, even some spots well down into the mid 30s this morning. So it's a cool morning. But notice this big push of warmer air ahead of that storm system, and it'll be a pretty warm day in much of the southern plains, the lower Mississippi Valley, and the deep south today, and we'll be up into the 60s again for our high temperatures this afternoon. All right, so let's talk about the modeling here. Here you go, the panel for 2 o'clock this afternoon, that low pressure up near the Minnesota and Iowa border, cold front trailing down from that. And that'll kick off more showers and thunderstorms in the deep south and the lower Mississippi Valley, the Gulf Coast region. The big severe weather threat today is along the Gulf Coast from Louisiana through the southern halves of Mississippi, Alabama, into southern Georgia and northern Florida. The highest risk probably from eastern Louisiana into southwestern Alabama, right in there. And down that way, all modes of severe weather possible later today and into this evening and tonight. All right, we shift into late tonight, and that rain develops up into the Carolinas. I think we're dry probably through midnight, at least in most spots. But after midnight, we see the rain chances developing on in from the west. Could be some rumbles of thunder in the southern Piedmont, especially around Charlotte, say late tonight into early tomorrow. But rain certainly a good possibility late tonight into and through tomorrow morning. That's the rain through 2 o'clock between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. tomorrow. And then mainly dry after that for a period of time, although I can't rule out an isolated shower late tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. The heaviest rain certainly, and the most widespread rain certainly occurring tomorrow morning. All right, now then we move on out a day further. This is 2 o'clock Thursday, and already here comes the next system diving down into Arkansas. And Thursday should be a primarily dry day around here. I can't rule out a couple pop-up afternoon showers or thunderstorms, but most of the day probably dry. But here we are now, 8 p.m., that low pressure in western parts of Tennessee. This could turn out to be a sizable severe weather outbreak Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening across Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and into Tennessee. And then Thursday night, we see that chance, at least, of severe weather moving into the Carolinas. This will be Thursday night into Friday when we see our chance of severe weather, I think especially late Thursday night and early Friday. And the Storm Prediction Center, easy for me to say, right? They have put out the slight risk for day 3 and does include all of the Carolinas back into Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Tennessee, and much of Kentucky as well. So that will be that next storm system that moves through Thursday night into Friday. Saturday, we get a quiet, beautiful day. Sunny, highs in the lower 70s. Sunday, clouds on the increase, but we probably can squeeze in a dry day around the Piedmont on Sunday before more showers and storms. Move in Monday. So the very active storm track continuing here across the region. All right, that's it for this latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everyone have a wonderful Tuesday, and God bless.